Reason number one to try Elder Scrolls Blades. If you like Elder Scrolls, I mean, it's probably a given that you're going to should try this game. While it begins a little light on the lore aspects, the more you play, the more the lore kind of reveals itself. And as for the world, it decidedly looks like Elder Scrolls. I mean, for all its good and bad that comes with that, it feels a little drab, but it is definitely an Elder Scrolls feeling world. I mean, the architecture, the enemies, the combat, it all feels very Elder Scrolls. So, if you enjoy the Elder Scrolls series, I mean, you got to give the game a try and see what you think. It'll be very interesting to see where they take things once we're out of early access. For instance, I'm pretty disappointed at the lack of voice acting. I hope that's something that is coming and it's just an early access thing, but we'll see. I mean, Elder Scrolls is known for its voice acting, and that's something I miss quite a bit. But all the races are here, so you have all your Elder Scrolls races with their bonuses and draws their bonuses and stuff. So, it feels like Elder Scrolls. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, building. So Elder Scrolls from, I guess, Skyrim with one of its DLCs and Elder Scrolls Online, which is with its housing, has been kind of moving towards letting players build, and Elder Scrolls Blades continues this tradition. So when you take over this town, everything's pretty much ruins, and you have to rebuild it. So, for example, this alchemy shop I built here, you can choose where to build things. And the blacksmith I built here, and this is the level 2 upgrade with it. The workshop I just built last night is over here. And there's there's 3 styles of houses you can build, and houses contribute to your population and prestige. But here's one of the houses. There's a homestead, a dwelling, and a house. They just look different, and you can upgrade these. So, for example, there's a dwelling. You can upgrade it. You can also change it to a different look, whether it be timber, stone, and castle. So you do have that kind of customization. And then there's also decoration slots that you can put things in. So I've put some flags in. I put in this little vegetable patch. Too bad I can't harvest anything from it. And the workshop here will let you build decorations. So if we go in there, so I could build a fire pit and a bunch of other things. Then medium, large, I guess we have to go out the world and get. So there's definitely a decoration aspect to all this, so you can really have your town feel like you want it to. And there's still functional structure, so it's not all fluff. So like the smithy, the workshop, and the alchemy, there's an enchantment building I still have to make that'll let me enchant my weapons. And if you played Elder Scrolls Online, you know that there is opportunity for other buildings as well. And apparently there's the walls you can adjust. So, and there's also hints around here that you may be able to, they're already planning for expansion. So one of these, let's go look at this entrance over here that I saw somewhere. Someone pointed it out. Like this gate right here, it looks like there's a dock over here. So this could be something that opens up at another time to expand the base. So building, reason number 2 to try. Reason number 3, crafting. Elder Scrolls has always been big on crafting, and Elder Scrolls Blades is no different. So right now I can craft steel weapons, but I know that silver is the next step. And to get to silver, I have to upgrade the smithy, but there's most likely even more types of weapons I can do as I upgrade the smithy. And then you can do the battle axe, dagger, greatsword, hand axe, light hammer, maces. So there's plenty of types of weapons, and that same goes for armor. So you start with there's leather armor, iron armor, hide armor, and silver armor, chitin armor. So chitin armor is more of uh, the lighter armor. So I guess this will probably be more medium for stamina kind of users, while silver armor is for the more heavy armor. Seems odd. A little aside, silver I thought was a pretty malleable armor, metal, which made it difficult to use for armor, and it's usually pretty prized, so you don't want to waste it on armor. But we're going silver in this version. So, and there's also jewelry that can be unlocked at some point to further customize. And then once you craft things, you can temper them. So, for example, I improved this Warhammer of puncturing up to flawless. And the next two levels are exemplary, which is a legendary, and sublime. So I still have two more uh, ways I can upgrade these, and it's expensive. It takes garnets, topaz, and amethyst, however you say it. And I also have to get advanced tempering rank 2. I advanced tempering rank 1, which lets me get the epics. The second part of crafting is the alchemy. So you can craft your own potions. And it's similarly structured. So you can craft potions and poisons. There are 7 kinds of potions and different strength levels. So the beginning is cordial. Once I upgrade this, which I am very close, this building I'm close to doing, I'll unlock the I can never say this word, tincture, which will give me a little stronger. It will give me stronger kind of potions, and then there'll be ones beyond this. And the same goes with poisons. There's 7 different kinds, and I can once I upgrade the alchemy building, I can go from minor to weak to whatever's next. It's not as freeform as previous Elder Scrolls games, but essentially has the same kind of ideas behind it. And then the third type of crafting will be the Enchanter's Tower. So I cannot build this until town level 4. I am town level 3 and not too far away from town level 4. And then that'll let me put specific effects onto the weapons and armor. So that'll be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. All right, that's reason number 3. Reason number 4, the combat. I actually like the combat in this game, considering it's a mobile game, of course. I mean, if you want to compare it to Skyrim or Elder Scrolls Online, it's not nearly as complicated, but it's not bad. I mean, it starts off, you think, this isn't too interesting, but there's a combo system. There's a bunch of spells that you can use. Oh, there we go. I'm going to use a spell on this guy. Oh, that spell backfired. As you can see, he hit me while I was casting it, so it hurt myself. This is one of the, I'm a bit overpowered for this dungeon. So that's why it looks like I'm kind of rolling through things. Plus I have this crazy hammer. But, you know, you can do combos, you can get a shield. Using light weapons feels different than using heavy weapons like this great hammer. The enemies, there's a lot of different kind of enemies. Like I faced a frost troll in a mission last night, which was a little scary. And he almost beat me. It can definitely get challenging. But when you get a nice combo and you're overpowered, you just start wrecking everybody. Which is also fun sometimes, don't get me wrong. The environments aren't bad. I think there's definitely room for improvement and diversity in the environments. There's one. And the kinds of quests. But the main quests are really nice, actually. I've been getting more impressed with how the main story quests work. Again, things start off slow in this game. The more you move on into it, the kind of more interesting the story gets, and the more interesting the main quest gets. Come on. All right. I want to use a fire spell, then we can end this reason. Oh. All right, so I completed the mission, and then you always have the option to keep exploring. So we're going to do that until I use a fire spell. Oh, I got some death bell. Come on. And, you know, it's like this little building feels a lot like Elder Scrolls to me. There we go. Fire spell. Absorb spell. Stamina skill. And we got him. So there is definitely some diverse playstyles in this game. I'd like to see it expanded as we go on, of course. So we'll have to see what happens. All right, that's reason number 4. One more left. And reason number 5, last but not least, the Abyss. So the Abyss is pretty much just like, it's an endless dungeon. You keep going down farther and farther. Is it really endless? I don't know, but it gets harder the farther you go down. And the enemies are kind of randomized. Now you resisted it. And it gets kind of difficult. And you see on the right here, you keep getting rewards for the more you kill. I missed them. Ducked over it. But it does get difficult, so when you're over leveled and you want a challenge, just head to the Abyss. Let's try to finish this level out. Sargonian. Got him. Hammer to the face, and I got that reward. Very nice. The environments, you know, they're kind of limited, it seems, at the moment, but I expect this to be one area they keep expanding on. I reached floor 14. It's great. Let's get this chest, then we'll call it with this chest. Get this goblin out of the way. He got me. Spellcasting's dangerous. Alright, and I got the... Oh, there's another one. Magic spell. Oh, I still haven't... Oh, he got me. Alright, I'm not wasting the revive scroll there. So, that's the 5 reasons you should try Elder Scrolls Blades. I mean, it's free to try, so... If you already have early access, go try it. If you are waiting for launch, try it when it launches. In the meantime, you could check out the other videos that would be flanked if I had my face in the middle or something. So, thanks for watching.